Why do you keep giving everyone large breasts?
I'm sorry.
I made Jojo Siwa gay.
No. That's so gay guy.
What's my crime?
That's the shitter.
Clear the air.
Plastic surgery has become all too common in today's society, and the procedures are just getting better and better. But what happens when you walk into the operating room expecting the surgeon to fix your weak jawline, and you walk out with a massive set of twins you never asked for? I'm Taylor Ortega, and tonight, disgraced Dr. Vince Thomas is here to clear the air. One patient alleges she came to you for a rhinoplasty and was given a brow lift. Another patient alleges he came to you for a chin implant and was given a full facelift. And yet another patient said she came for a rhinoplasty and she said she left with, quote, the same busted nose I came in with, but Dr. Vince gave me huge boobs.
Huge boobs.
Are these all honest mistakes?
Sometimes I know what is best. And sometimes the vision of the artist supersedes that of the patron. And while I wouldn't necessarily call them mistakes, I would call them happy incidents that left these people more beautiful than when they came in.
Then why are they suing you?
Because we live in a society that's sick, a society that lacks foundation and justice. You look at anyone who I have gone in on, and they're better than when I started. I operate with the Boy Scout code, which is to say you leave the environment better than when you came in. I'm a great doctor. I don't leave trash in there. I don't leave dirt or dust in there.
In the operating room or in someone's body?
In the body.
In the body.
I've never. I allow food in the operating room because yes, sometimes my nurses get hungry, but I've never dropped so much as a corn chip in a chest cavity. I've never so much as dropped a Skittle in a titty implant. That's clean. Yeah, basically I have to keep the blinds down because when the sun comes in, it starts baking. It's like a tagine in here. It's like an oven or something. I have these pillows, they like sunshine and love and stuff.
Gorgeous. It's a beautiful
The
office.
room's a beautiful lilac. It's to keep the girls calm. They did a study in a slaughterhouse, and they found that the animals before slaughter were always calmer with the lilac. So I always use that in the room, just so everyone's kind of chill and peaceful. Okay. And then you channel into this kind of stark white, right? And so it's just kind of above the wall. Ignore that stain, please. That's not supposed to be there. That's the shitter. And then it just gets kind of dark, and then you know you're in for it. Like it's gonna happen. And there's no saving yourself.
Okay.
And,
Dr. Vince was f***ing terrifying, but I couldn't leave his office just yet. There was still one more patient I needed to ask him about. Of all of these lawsuits, the most egregious claims came from your patient, Jessica Burbles. Can you tell me what happened on the day of her surgery?
Yeah, she came in. She had very straightforward desires. She said, I want my knockers to be 20% bigger.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Is that actually what she asked for?
Approximately is what she said. She came in and she said she wanted her knockers to be 20% larger. And I said, absolutely, but what if you had horns? There's a wonderful procedure wherein you can implant 2 little horns on the front of someone's skull, and you use coral, so it's organic. And they sit there, and it's as if it's real bone, and you have 2 little horns. So she went to sleep, a woman. She woke up, a creature.
Did you, along with implanting these coral horns, give her the knockers that she asked for?
Yeah. And you could put it right here. What I'll do, normally a surgeon, they'll affix it to the flesh, but I'll put it right there on the rib itself, if that makes sense, because it's secure. For a normal implant that doesn't require anchoring, it would be fine to just put it in the meat. But I put it on the bone with a bolt.
Okay.
Because what I put in the implants is like, you know, sand, lead, like gelatin, the kind of gelatin they feed crickets, and that's heavy.
Why do you keep giving everyone large breasts?
The human body is a mistake.
Okay, tell me more about
Right out of the gate. You're born regular, plain. Imagine a hot dog.
Okay, hold on.
Are you there?
I'm thinking about a hot dog.
Imagine a hot dog. There's nothing on it.
No.
You don't want to eat that, it's dry. I'm going to throw it on the ground at the ball game and let a crow take it.
Oh,
Now imagine a hot dog covered in sauerkraut. And then imagine that hot dog covered in sauerkraut with 2 huge breasts. You want to eat.
Sorry, I'm getting caught up.
Are the hot dog breasts human breasts with nipples, or is it made of the hot dog meat?
It's made of the hot dog meat.
Does it have
There are
2 nipples? There are nipples.
Yes.
And it's all one color?
I guess I'm
It's
confused.
not making a lot of sense
I'm
to
sorry.
me.
When people are under anesthesia, they say things.
What type of things do people say to you?
God, I wish they were bigger. Dr. Vince, I changed my mind. I want them bigger. And I say, yes. And I want to say it's not a gender thing. I give them to men, too. Men will come into my practice. They want, different balls. Down here, what I'll do is I'll pull this through this hole, and it'll just sit down there like that. It doesn't matter what it is. I can fill it with anything, marinara sauce, honey, and it doesn't really matter because it's inside. And if you double bag it, it's not gonna pop. I filled a breast implant with white gravy, and it's lasted for 30 years. It's inside of a celebrity. I can't say who.
Just say which celebrity. These lawsuits have cast a shadow of a doubt on the rest of your life, calling into question other things you've said, other details of your life, and I'm going to ask you about a few of them right now. You claim that you attended the University of Genovia College of Cosmetic Surgery and Medicine. Is that true?
I did, and I graduated numma cum laude.
Okay, that's not real,
Yeah,
and
it
Genovia is the country from the Princess Diaries.
I majored in fashion and flesh.
You did Zac Efron. Do you mean his surgery, or what did you mean by that?
I do mean his surgery. I gave Zac Efron his tail. Zac Efron has a small vestigial tail. It curls like a little pig's. But you never see it because he's classy and he would never release a nude.
I have to ask, now
Yeah.
that the burping,
Yeah.
are you medically sound to be performing
I'm
surgery?
medically sound, and more importantly, I'm beautiful. I gave my liver abs.
And Dr. Vince is still accepting new patients, despite damaging testimony from previous patients, many of whom are pursuing legal action.
I went into my dentist office to get my wisdom teeth out. I wake up, Dr. Vince is there, I don't have a tooth in my head, not one, and my tits are huge. I don't fit in my car, I can't pick up my kids from school. I don't want these boobs.
Thank you, Dr. Vince, for my new big bomb rhinoceros titties. I love them. I would never sue you, Dr. Vince.
Stop. This one's obviously you. You are crazy. You're a crazy person. Have you considered pleading insanity?
You know who else they thought was crazy? Leonardo da Vinci.
Did they think he was crazy?
Lady Gaga. The second president of the United States, John Adams. And look at him now. He looks great. He's skinny.
Well, he's a skeleton.
He's skinny.
How would you feel? I hate to bring this back to Jessica Burbles, but
Love her.
she can no longer walk upright. She
Work.
can no longer walk on 2 legs.
Work.
Her boobs are just too big.
And yet she still has them. Why didn't you crunch the numbers on that? You got your bun pulled back all tight. You got your little blazer on, dressed like the teacher in Freedom Writers.
Are you?
You think you can come up to me and tell me what people want? I have been a surgeon for 50 years.
I actually believe that. That's the first thing you've said that I believe.
I'm starting to feel like I was trapped. When my assistant messaged me about this interview, she mentioned that it was just going to be kind of just a puff piece about my work. She showed me your email and you said, we'd love to speak to you about your work.
Your work, that is true. But this
And-
is your opportunity to clear the air on the accusations against you, you know?
The air is clear, Miss Thing. The air is clear.
I can breathe fine.
I'm a fighter. I was born on the floor of an Arby's. And I'm a doctor.
Well,
A real doctor.
maybe.
And I want to say to anyone out there who isn't happy with the way they look, it doesn't matter who you are, you come to me, and I'm going to give you ridiculous boobs. Ridiculous.
And that is the truth.
5, 6, 7, 8. Dancing and moving, yeah. Dancing, moving, we never stop grooving.